Stranger Things, the beloved science fiction series on Netflix, is ending with its 5th season. Actress Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11 on the show, shared her emotions about the end of the series and the loss of her character's adoptive father, Papa. In this video, we'll delve into Millie's reactions and thoughts on the show's finale. Let's get started. First things first, Millie Bobby Brown reacts to Stranger Things Season 5 being the end. Millie Bobby Brown is undoubtedly one of the biggest actresses on Stranger Things, but it always wasn't this way for her, especially during the show's first season. In fact, she debuted with Stranger Things Season 1 back in 2016, and after giving out an incredible performance as the superpowered tween 11 that rocked all viewers to their core, Brown ended up emerging as one of the sci-fi series' breakout stars. Throughout the seasons, 11 easily became a staple member of the Hawkins kids gang, and usually drove the plot of all the seasons after the first, or became the solution to the town's constant supernatural threats. In the latest season of Stranger Things, for example, the series finally dug deeper into 11's past and answered many fans' burning questions, while creating a lot more, as the character searched for a way to get her powers back. In the end, she even discovered that she had a major connection to the season's terrifying villain, Vecna, played by Jamie Campbell Bower. Now, while there's still a long way to go before Season 5 finally comes out, it has been confirmed that the season will be the final one for Stranger Things, and Millie Bobby Brown has recently opened up about her feelings about it. In a recent appearance on Good Morning America, Brown talked about the upcoming final season of Stranger Things, and while she acknowledged that the series had been a huge part of her life, her experience hasn't come to a close yet, potentially teasing that a return could be in order. Next up, Millie Bobby Brown gets emotional about Stranger Things ending. In that Good Morning America interview, when asked about how she felt about the show finally ending, Millie Bobby Brown decided to stay honest with the audience. The actress shared that it will definitely be hard for her. She grew up on the show after all, and she even called it her high school, and all the friends she made with the other actors like her school friends. But while Season 5 might be the end of Stranger Things, it isn't the end of all the friendships she made on the show. Millie went on to look on the bright side and say that it's not like she's never gonna not see them again, and she even said that she was sure Netflix will make it last for as long as it can. So it looks like her experience hasn't come completely to a close, and that she could definitely return as the character if Netflix asked her to. Anyways, by the end of the interview, Millie Bobby Brown shared her gratitude about Stranger Things being such a huge part of her career and so formative for her, and that no matter what happened, she would always remember her experience with Stranger Things. Coming up, could 11 appear in a Stranger Things spinoff? Considering that Millie Bobby Brown alluded to her experience with Stranger Things not completely coming to an end in the interview, especially the part about Netflix wanting to make it last as long as it could, it seems pretty likely that a spinoff of some sort might be in the works for the show, and that too with it being centered around the power-wielding tween 11. So how likely is it that this is going to happen? Let's take a deeper look into it. First of all, Brown's implication that Netflix might be thinking about focusing on another aspect of the Stranger Things universe after the 5th and final season honestly wouldn't be that surprising, especially considering that the streaming service loves expanded universes, something which has resulted in the extension of a lot of franchises in the past few years. For example, Bridgerton is getting its own prequel, even though the show has only done 2 seasons so far. And then there's Henry Cavill's The Witcher 2, which will also be getting a prequel of its own. So it's not that shocking to hear that it's possible, at least, that one of the biggest shows on Netflix, Stranger Things, might be getting a spin-off series of its own. In fact, back in 2021, the head of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, even referred to the sci-fi show as a franchise being born, clearly teasing that there are a lot of potential spin-offs that could happen even after the show came to an end, including one that could possibly star Millie Bobby Brown's character. Following up, what could a spin-off about 11 be about? Even though it's been clear recently that Millie Bobby Brown's career has been taking off with the Enola Holmes film franchise. According to her recent comments about Stranger Things coming to an end, it looks like the actress would be pretty open to returning as 11 if she's ever asked to. If that is the case, and plans for a spin-off do progress, then there are many options for the plot depending on what happens in Season 5, and whether all the characters make it to the end, with Netflix eager to keep Stranger Things around for a long time even after the main show ends, and especially considering just how popular the series is and its record-breaking success. A potential spin-off for the show could offer some more insight into 11's past. Season 4 did pretty well after all, not just because the villain was so good, but also because a lot of fans' burning questions about how 11 became 11 in the first place finally got answered, and so going that much deeper into how it all came to be would definitely be interesting. Other than that, the spin-off could also reveal what happens to 11 after Season 5, which will see the character face her biggest foe yet, Vecna. Not to mention, the show could also go another route and come back to that Season 2 storyline of Eleven's sister, Callie, and it could even finally introduce more superpowered kids who were the result of the gruesome Hawkins lab experiments. Either way, regardless of spin-offs, Brown will definitely return to Season 5 of Stranger Things for the show's final outing. Moving on, Millie Bobby Brown reflects on Eleven losing Papa. In a recent interview with ET, Millie Bobby Brown shared that it was really hard to lose some of her Stranger Things co-stars after their characters' deaths, especially Papa, played by Matthew Modine, and Billy Hargrove, played by Dacre Montgomery. On Stranger Things, Papa and Billy Hargrove are two major antagonists, with Vecna being the primary villain. However, Dr. Martin Brenner, also known as Papa to Eleven and the other superpowered children, has a significant presence in the show as well. Prior to the start of the series, Papa abducted Eleven from her mother at birth and conducted experiments on her to enhance her powers. Although Papa attempted to redeem himself toward the end of Season 4, he ultimately met his demise. Billy Hargrove played a major antagonist role in Stranger Things Season 3 as the older stepbrother of Max Mayfield. Throughout the season, Billy displayed racist and abusive behavior. However, he ultimately sacrificed his own life to save Eleven from a monster and apologized to his younger sister in his final moments. These events had a lasting impact on Max in the following season. Now, for Millie Bobby Brown's thoughts on Papa and Billy's death. In the interview with ET, Millie Bobby Brown admitted that it was really hard for her to let go of both Papa and Billy Hargrove and the actors who played them. Now, Stranger Things is a little infamous for killing off characters the moment they show a better side of themselves, and that's pretty much what happened with both Papa and Billy. Brown even shared that it's sometimes to lose the relationship with characters that get killed off. In the interview, Millie shared that she really loved Billy as a character and the actor who played him. In fact, she had a really good relationship with him, so for her at least, it was really hard to let go of that. And that was the same thing that happened with Papa. She had a really good relationship with him, and she also had a good relationship with Matthew Modine, and so it was really hard to say goodbye when the show killed him off. And finally, what's ahead for Stranger Things Season 5? In the same interview, Brown also touched on fan theories for the upcoming Stranger Things season, sharing that she didn't know as much as people thought she did about its plot. One thing's for sure though, Season 5 is going to have to address that really stressful finale of Season 4 that showed monsters from the Upside Down entering Hawkins. Interestingly though, in July, the Duffer Brothers suggested that the season might actually jump forward a few years. Anyways, ever since Season 4 came out, fans have been coming up with a lot of theories on what might happen in the final season of the show and what characters might end up being killed off. But at this point, it's a bit early to know for sure what will happen in Season 5. There isn't much to know about it in the first place. As far as we know, writing for Stranger Things Season 5 started in August, so the show will probably be released in 2024, as filming doesn't begin until next year. Either way, no matter how long we have to wait, we're sure it'll be worth it. And with all that, that's a wrap for this video. What spin-off would you like to see after Stranger Things Season 5? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one.